Ну вот теперь есть звук.
Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow, I'll know our love was right.
Так, копим очки. Опыта.
Never gets old when something blows up. Never gets old when something blows up.
Терапевт. Опа.
You eyeballing me? Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
As though there were no tomorrow.
Серьезные пацаны. Хороший непритязательный музончик. Дуть мне. Ямки какие-нибудь найдем и валим.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything
Ну,
to be my own true love.
почему ты не нямка?
If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming.
На арбузик какой-то похоже. Нифига не арбузик.
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin
Опа.
to tell.
Это залаяло или мне послышалось?
Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. I love you, yes I do. I love. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a law.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
When you say I love you,
А это дофига, я тебе скажу.
Never gets old when something blows up.
it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks hard done
Ух ты, ёперный театр.
just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
Как я не могу разминировать? Вот это ты попал, Вася.
Sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to
Да уж.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show, the show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? This just in. NCR officials at Camp McCarran were relieved when technical difficulties with its monorail line to the New Vegas Strip proved easy to fix. One anonymous official told us a serious mechanical failure would have been a disaster because of the age of the train and the scarcity of the replacement parts. In addition, the Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. That's all for now. This is Mr. New Vegas saying, I'm just no good without you. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the
Сука,
world,
убили меня.
love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
Да ну, рано. Рано, чем одырчик доставать. Она сказала не сворачивать. Схоронимся.
Like the fellow once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning, I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New
Да, он
Vegas.
вообще
And in
попроще.
case you're wondering if you've come to the right place,
Жмота.
you have. I've got news for you. Troubling news from Prem as merchants report a large presence of armed, unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. Moving on. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now, come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Крестяк этот манит меня прям. Да ладно. Я выносливый.
Here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl.
Вот я перегружен. Плохо дело. Не подрасчитал ты, малёха. Эй, ты покалеченный, алчный тип.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Also in the headlines, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. You know, sometimes the journey beats the destination, and especially if you're spur cars go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along
Городишко
the way.
повеселее.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. I got spurs that jingle.
Hold up. There are death claws all over the damn place north of here. I'd turn back if I were you. If you want to get to New Vegas, you're better off heading east from Prim and then looping north. It's a heck of a lot safer.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell.
This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money.
That song ain't so very far from wrong.
Nope. The NCR's been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair. For example, $100 in NCR might be valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work. It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building fortifications with it all. It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while to keep it running. Sure.
Oh, I got spurs.
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
Oh, Lily Bell. Oh, Lily Bell. Though I may have done some fooling, this is why
There are a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite.
and that song ain't so very far from wrong.
We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas. Have you ever seen a death claw? They're taller than a man and far, far stronger and faster. And there's a whole pack of them out there. You'd have to be the meanest, toughest, roughest bastard in the wasteland to have any chance against them, and I don't think that's you. You'd need to take out the pack leaders, a mother death claw and the death claw alpha male. Kill them and the pack will scatter. Pretty tough job. Okay.
Крутовато.
I've been there once, and I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. It never happens. If you insist on going north, don't be expecting a rescue when you get into trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of our Creel rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have
You need
much
something?
to say. No one dared
Yep.
to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger
Что еще
there
полоснешь кого-нибудь случайно?
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip.
Отлично.
And he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain, folks around.
Ну давай заодно используем журнал терапевта. Остается он или нет?
And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play.
Так, барыга где, блин?
And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather or a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big
Перегруженный инвалид.
Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger.
Журналы временные.
Big iron on his hip.
Печально. Надоело мне и так, блин. Хромоножка. Что за жопа, блин?
Snuffle's leg seems to have gotten better.
Сука, надо было квест, наверное, взять.
Man, I wish I'd stayed back in California some days.
The Death Claws have been keeping their distance, for now. Jazz screwed up the coffee again. Wouldn't drink it if I were you.
My Johnny, maybe
Jazz screwed up the coffee again. Wouldn't drink it if I were you.
Чё на джиз наезжаете?
I hope they don't close the quarry. I need the money.
Эх, Джонни с гитарой. Жалостливая песня.
Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're poor? You can be kind.
Hello. Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing you've ever eaten? Yeah, can you believe some people still eat that stuff? Anyway, I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, I need a Deathclaw egg. Kinda obvious, I suppose. My great-aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. She's the one who created the recipe in the first place. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelets. At least, she did until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw, shot it right in the eye. The quarry just north of here is full of Deathclaws, so there's bound to be an egg or two in there somewhere. Of course, a Deathclaw egg from anywhere will do. According to my Aunt Rose, those things have a ridiculously long shelf life.
Отлично, из них никто не вылупляется, да?
I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to share the secret of the recipe. All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink? Sure. What did you want to know? Oh, I'm not. I'm making my way to New Vegas. They say anything goes there. And best of all, the NCR can't mess it up for you. I'll get there eventually. I've heard that you can't even get into the Strip unless you're rich. Born and raised, things back in California are better than they've ever been, according to my grandpa. The raiders are mostly gone now, and it's easy enough to get a job at one of the mills or farms. But now there's taxes and laws and other things. The NCR keeps things safe and orderly, but it's all very boring. So I came out east, towards the frontier. All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink? Yeah? All right. Do you need anything to eat or drink? Sure thing.
Ух ты, маловато у тебя. Ну да, это очень плохо. А я помню. Это точно не нужно.
Pleasure doing business with you. All right, then.
На уродца этого надо было взять квестик, конечно. Ну ладно. Так, not recommended мне идти. Так, тихо. Угу. 90. Даже 86.
To the town of Alabria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Конечно. А ему нужны флаконы пустые. Только тебе, придурку, блин. Хочешь когтя попробовать? Серьезно, что ли?
Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more, 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, Ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive, or maybe dead, and he said he didn't matter after Texas day. Wasn't for the story was too late. The outlaw didn't want to try. Big iron morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Everybody had his handsome ranger was about to meet his death.
Да уж.
To meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play.
Да, но я думаю, он того не стоит.
Texas red had not cleared leather for a bullet. Many men had tried to take him and he was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. And the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas
Замечательно вообще.
But the outlaw didn't worry men that tried for forward day.
Мне стало легче.
20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip.
Переносить тяготы.
The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11.
Да, 45 не в счет уже.
Folks were watching from the windows,
Да тут нечего переть.
they knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death.
Обалдеть, пепельные судьи.
There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas red is not
Лопату спер бы, блин.
fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks.
Но нет лопаты, Вася.
There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with
Сарсапарилла.
big iron on his hip.
Так, вот тот крест тебя будоражил, да?
The women of New Vegas ask me a lot if there's a Mrs. New Vegas. Well, of
Это
course
тоже
there is.
карьерные дела.
You're her. And you're still as perfect as the day we met. All the latest news coming your way right now.
Карьерные, я знаю.
Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. In addition, patrons of the Ultralux are questioning whether its pricey restaurant, the Gourmand, is overstating the fullness of its wait list. Those who claim to have dined at the restaurant find the food appealing, but say many tables remain empty. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. Hey, New Vegas, have you ever said you love someone when it wasn't quite true? Sure you have, but you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken.
Снег в башка попадет.
I
Все понятно.
yes, I love. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin.
Hello there. It's good to see a friendly face. I almost took you for a raider, I did. Name's Malcolm. Malcolm Holmes. Don't suppose you care to trade. I'm missing a few essentials and... screw this. Lying just ain't in my nature. I'll tell it to you straight. I've been following you for a good bit now. It started off innocently enough. I was traveling, as I often do, and happened to observe you picking up one of those blue star caps. You didn't show any reaction to it, so I figured you didn't know what you'd gotten your hands on.
I love you. Yes, I do.
There's an old wasteland legend that says somewhere out there is a fabulous treasure from before the war. Those caps with the blue star on them, the tale goes, are the key to that treasure. They're called sunset sarsaparilla stars.
Sure it's true when you say I love you.
No one knows. Money, weapons, water. It is, or maybe was, something of value, and that's enough to get people motivated. Nah, I gave it up years ago. Too dangerous. And even if I did still collect them, I'd tell you the same. There's people out there so mad with the idea of treasure that they'll attack strangers just on the suspicion that they have some of those caps.
Here are our top stories.
All over the place. The easiest place to find them is unopened bottles of sunset sarsaparilla. You'd think they'd all have been picked clean by now, but somehow new bottles keep appearing in the machines. Some say it's old Festus that does it, hoping someone will finally collect enough caps to earn the treasure. Other than bottles, you'll just have to scavenge. You can find caps in the unlikeliest of places, and blue star caps are no exception.
Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux.
It's said that the treasure is guarded by a man named Festus, and he's the one who asked for the blue star caps. It's also said he's been around since the war, standing a lonely vigil, waiting for someone to come and take the treasure off his hands. That'll make him pretty damn old, but I've met a few people in my travels who claim they actually met him, and they weren't the lying type either. No problem. If you do end up trying to collect more stars, watch out for a man named Alan Marks. He's killed several people for their stars already.
Ashamed of it, but must admit
Паренек, шмякнут тебя, что ли? И чем эти крышки отличаются?
melts my foolish heart every single scene. Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of first affair. Will it ever fly this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy.
Интересный фраерочек. Только где они хранятся, эти крышки, я понять не могу. Ого.
Whispering a lullaby too. Dream, sweetly dream. Swinging with the man in the moon. Why don't you go
Малкольм Холмс.
and take it slow? And don't you know all your lovely dreams will come true?
Вот тут, наверное, какие-то эти
Just close your eyes. Listen to
придурки и живут.
lullaby. Sleep softly, sleep, and let the world go by.
Янцзы. Круто. Он был готов, но ему не пригодилось. О, блин, а где лопата? Лопату дайте. Сукины дети, блин. Да, я уже смотрю на Good Springs. А вон так они теперь. Кладбище. Да, нет, пока не будем мы ничего открывать.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Citizens of Outer Vegas are flocking to the Strip in droves amid a wave of terror caused by a band of raiders known as the Fiends. Those who can afford passports are saying the added security is well worth the price of admission. Also in the headlines, refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lannius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
To the town of our Brio rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make it slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Blah, blah, blah.
It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here to do some business with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol.
О, братишка, я уже перегружен. Ай. Да, прошу прощения за кашель.
Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet.
Да, нет никакого зоя,
It
конечно.
was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death, about to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip, big iron on his hip.
Какого хера я не вижу, что на мне, блин? Какого хера я не вижу? Проходи.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Be sure it's true when you say I love you. So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
Да. Не могу. Да ушка. Да тут не продают. Ты дурак. Сука, что придется оставлять здесь? Как впадло. Ну да, далековато до ночки. А ты включаешь обратку и ничего, блядь, не находишь. Сука. А что делать, если ты жадный хер, блин? Загружай. На 5 кило, блин. Прохид, блин.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. All the latest news coming your way right now. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Also in the headlines, the Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
Чтобы забегать туда-сюда. Ты дятел, Макс.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just
Так, ладно, перекурим.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Also, Caesar's Legion continues to fortify its position in Nelson, where it remains a constant concern for Camp Forlorn Hope and the nearby town of Novak. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Ах, чего я сразу не сделал там схрон? Понять не могу, ну ладно. Mail delivery. А, видишь. Доктору постоянно почта приходит. Он же доктор. Логик. Почему нет?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. This just in. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. In addition, troubling news from Prem as merchants report a large presence of armed, unsavory figures patrolling the town. Residents are nowhere to be found. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Кофейник я не помню. Не помню. Совсем. Фига себе, яичко сколько весит. Да потаскай.
once said, ain't that a kick in the head? The room was completely black. I hugged her and she hugged back. Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick.
Не весят нифига, нафиг ты их сдала.
The sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick?
Зачем ты? Так. Да ты ж тормоз, блин. Еще надо было у доктора и поторговать.
You looking to buy some supplies?
Лопата мне нужна.
Can do.
Что ты чешешь? Нет у тебя лопата. О, лопата. Круто, чё? Ты прикинь.
Pleasure doing business with you. Take it easy now.
And I'm here for you. Here
Hurrah.
are our top stories. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. One more story for you. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. You know, I think all news,
Счастье
whether
было
it's
так
good or
близко.
bad, brings us closer together.
Так, ты начинаешь вдохновать. Кто что берет с собой? Кто-то пушку. Кто-то крышки. Кто-то патрончиков прихватил. О, торчок. Да мне пофиг. Я могу копать. Где это? Янцзи. Ты хочешь что-то встретить по пути? В принципе, я могу себе позволить встретить что-то по пути. Опа. Ой-ой-ой. Вот ты доигрался, Вася. Встретил, блин. И чё? Ай-яй-яй-яй, хрен знает где.
Signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say that new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. One more story for you. The death toll continues around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. You know, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer together. Don't you? And now, Nat King Cole reminding us what really matters with Love Me As Though There Were No Tomorrow. Because in New Vegas, hey, you never know.
Обалдеть. Испытал ништячки. Я, говорит, могу себе позволить. Позволил.
teach me all that a heart should know.
Суки.
Love me as
Да, за них дадут не слабо.
tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me.
Только ты их не убьешь.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling,
Пушку забери.
don't ever let me go.
Там, суки. А где-то.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. We've got some news for you coming right up. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full
А чё ж ты, собака, везде лезешь со своей радио?
delivery service you can count on. One more story for you. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. Those were our top stories. In New Vegas, we know the pain that numbers can bring us. Well, so does Guy Mitchell, who's
Да он напрягает меня.
heartaches by the number.
Howdy. My name is Jed Masterson, and I'm a caravan boss for the Happy Trails Caravan Company.
Чего? Обдолбанный камень выйти. Тю. Я думал, этот... Убогий монумент. И чё? Чё и с радио и что-то не то. Ну тут ты сейчас выйдешь на этих. Уже вышел. Сука. Опа, 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 опа.
True eye-seeing time. I see that you're already wearing your true eyes, best friend Tabitha, along with your head of true hair. What do you see?
В чем проблема?
I see Neil. First generation Neil from down the mountain. Oh, and what is he up to? Standing outside his shack down there. In the same spot as before, or has he moved? A little. Wow, it must be so exciting to see and know all. What a powerful reminder of your ultimate authority and power for our listeners. I see Mo. Mo, the centaur? Favorite centaur, Mo? What's he up to? Licking the gate. Wants out of the pen. Now I'm almost afraid to ask.
Ну почему так? Что за ограничения тупые?
Threats all around us, converging like a noose, tightening. Two-head bear
Свободный мир, говорите, да?
battle cattles. Not the dreaded battle cattle training to hunt mutants.
Ну да.
Would it be going too far to
Свобода
say
тут,
that
блядь.
your gift of true eyesight is the only thing saving our community from annihilation? Because I think it's so important for everyone, even the dum-dums, to know how impossible it is to sneak up on us. More after this.
Так туда хрен попадешь. И, бля, у меня слова нету. Свободный мир. Твою ж мать. Свободный мир. Нормальный свободный мир. Вообще бомба, блин. Да. Это придурки бегают. Кончатые. Пойдем зарежем пару штук. Не десяток, что там? 15 штук тебе надо завалить. Здесь проходила синька. Ты смотри, пожирнее стали. Отлично. Геканы. Ты уже идешь к крушению, Макс. О, так тебе 3 штуки вальнуть. Что за звуки такие интересные? Так, вот как бы и все. Как бы и все. Сначала почини его. Само у тебя полечится. Чинится. Ну, как бы все. Не все. Что, гостевой нету ты? Ты где-то видел на матрас. школе вроде как. Ладно, перетащишь что-нибудь. Блин, не в школе. Пачику банту. Отлично, блин. Лежит себе такой сундук, блин. Стоит себе такой шкаф. В этом весь Fallout, блин. Может 3 раза пройти мимо. Как ты сейчас все так перетащишь, Вася? Хорошо. Ага. На 28. Да, вот так вот все скучно. Да, я где-то видел кровать. Потому что...
Howdy, partner. Happy trails.
Не помню. Не знаю, нахера он нужен. Жаркая из белки. Ну это все хлам, ну блин. Пусть лежит. А у меня все лежит и ждет. $86. Почему так много? Что-то ты не слил, Вася. Что-то ты не слил. Так она спит. Твою ж мать. Сейчас всех разбудим.
You looking to buy some supplies? Can do.
Да, Вася, с лопаткой ты меня, конечно, порадовал. Сука, дебил. Ночь-то не выложу.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it
Давай,
easy now.
давай. Сансет ты мне выложил. Все делаем по чертежу. Ну вот, теперь все тип-топ. И медицинскую шинку положите на базу. Че, дед, давай динамит. Ладно, покурим-ка. Так понимаю, восток там. Ну что тут? Пришел обморозок.
Howdy. Told you before, it's too dangerous for a bunch of amateurs to handle. Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Круть.
Yep.
Yep. Ну все, погнали к рингу. Бинго.
So what's going on? Did Sonny agree to help us? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right. I'll just wait here until you come get me.
Ну так, я уже все. Уже все сделано, Вася.
What's the plan? Are we ready? All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gangers are here to play. They're getting set up in cover, but it might not go well unless we get out there soon. At least 6, Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean. Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
Где?
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I did have what was left of the Crimson Caravan money, but I wasn't sure if it was my right to just give it away. I owe you more than that, though, so look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp up in New Vegas if you ever visit. Thank you for all your help. It's been in business for a very long time. It's probably the biggest trading outfit in California. There's a branch up in New Vegas, but it hasn't been doing so well. Word is that the big boss herself, Alice McLafferty, is coming in to fix things.
Давай наконец сыграем в караван. Нифига не пойму. Ничего не понимаю. Почему я выиграл? Ничего я так и не понял. В шопу идите. Собачку жалко.
That ought to keep things settled for a while. Hope it stays that way. Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Wasteland critters like to move in when Sonny's not looking, so watch out.
Morning.
Howdy.
Howdy. That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is a town with a roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can. Until next time.
Hey, I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Good Springs is nice and quiet. Got a special discount for you after what you done for us.
Это круто.
Pleasure
Вот
doing
и
business with
первая
you.
1000.
Be careful out there.
Я даже не понял, что я там выиграл, блин. Лаги.
We need more people like you around.
Да ну и ладно. Не будем портить отношения пока. Че, в школе опять кто-то резнулся? Нифига себе. Нормально пацанов порвало. Чё, где, когда? Что там музло такое забавное? Ринго, гринго. Да не. Балдеть. Зачем тебе? Для чего тебе динамит? Тебя умоляю. Тяжелый. Откуда у тебя 9-метровый айрон? Как ты его взял? Ядрит Мадрид, блядь. Пипец, ты вообще красава, блядь. Охренеть можно. Макс, вот ты лошара. Охренеть, блин. Охренеть, блин. Это ты лошара, блин. Ну, в принципе, блин. Ты же нуб. Пипец, блин. Да это пипец, Макс, потому что ты просто, блин, лошара. Да, после этого можете не смотреть, господа. Будет небольшой перерыв. С этого момента, да, даже 5 минут назад. Да. Пипец, Макс. Ну, собственно, что следующим этапом? Лагерь подрывников. Обыскать хорошенько и вперед. Прим. Караван я так и не понял. Так, отдых.